Hello guys, it's me Simo Orahara, and in this video we will talk about Ichika Abarai, the daughter of Rukia and Renji. We have already talked in several videos about Kazuki, one of my favorite characters recently, and I would love to talk about him a lot, and I will do another video about him in the upcoming days. But when it comes to Ichika, Kubo has given us more information, especially in how Kubo has built Ichika's character. First, Ichika was born in October on the 28th, and she shared with me the same month. Another thing is that Kubo said that Ichika and Kazui's Zanpakuto are a secret, so all we have is what each Zanpakuto looks like. Also, and this is the most important thing, Kubo said that the idea of having a daughter for Renji and Rukia had been in his mind for a long time, exactly since he started working on the first movie of Bleach, and when he read the script of the movie, Sena and Ichigo's scenes reminded him of Renji and Ichigo's scenes, and therefore he came up with the idea of designing Sena's character in the form of a female version of Renji. Of course, this apparently was his comment on the movie when it was released in 2006, I think. However, even his answer, which was issued after the end of the manga, corresponds to what he said at the time, which is the idea that he draws Sena within his mind that she is the daughter of Rukia and Renji. The only difference is that Sena has a black hair and Ichika has a red one. Therefore, some fans, based on his words, asked him about the name of Ichika's Zanpakuto. Is it the same of Sena's Zanpakuto? Kubo answered in the negative, and he said that the name of Sena's Zanpakuto was not the one who came up with it. Therefore, Sena's relationship with Ichika is nothing more than a similarity in terms of shape. And on the other hand, I see that many are wondering about the issue of childbearing in the Soul Society. Is it even that possible? I mean, souls marry and have children. From what I can see, this is possible because noble families, their members give birth. And there are many examples. Byakuya, Yoriichi, Isshin, Kain and his siblings, Kyuraku, Ukitake, Kira, Iba, all of these grow up in the Soul Society and they were born of parents who are souls in reality. Therefore, the marriage of Renji and Rukia and their birth to Ichika was possible. So in this scene from Rukia's novel, Renji and Rukia announced their marriage to the vice captains, and then in this scene, Kubo drew Rukia's wedding while she is accompanied by Byakuya. Of course, these scenes are 3 years after the Quincy War, and I don't know when Ichika was born after that. But Ichika, unlike her parents, was born in a good environment. Rukia and Renji spent their childhood in the Rekongai, and their lives were very difficult. All their friends had died and they had a difficult time in order to enter the Academy of the Shinigami, the opposite of their daughter. Ichika, it is enough that her mother is now a captain in the Gotei 13 and her father is the vice captain of the 6th division, who is at the same time her uncle, and I'm speaking here about Byakuya. However, it seems that Ichika formed a stronger relationship with her father, Renji, more than her relationship with her mother, Rukia. There is no doubt that Kubo's words and how he built Sena's design on the basis that she is a female version of Renji, it still has some influence on Ichika. The path of Ichika in the Gotei 13 is almost the same as that of Renji when he joined the Gotei 13. It is true that he joined the 5th division for the first time, but then he moved to the 11th division, and there he spent a long time and he was trained by Ikkaku, who was his master. And later he moved to the 6th division and was appointed a vice captain of Byakuya. Ichika also entered the Gotei 13 and was appointed to the 11th squad, the KENPACHI squad, where she is trained under the command of Ikkaku, who previously trained her father Renji. And here I ask a question, will Ichika be like her father in terms of power, like she will not be able to use properly the Kido, the opposite of her mother Rukia, and it will rely only on Zanjutsu, because as you know, the 11th division is known for close range combat. Yumichika had to hide his real Shikai in order to enjoy fighting with Zaraki. But I think now it's too early to know such things. Ichika is still young and just learning the basics of Shinigami. She can be professional in Zanjutsu and skilled swordman in division 11 and also has a high Kido skills, like her mother Rukia. and I hope we can see in the future some scenes of her with Zaraki. On the other hand, And through Ikako's words, it seems that there is a kind of relationship or friendship between Ichika and Kazui. Ikako hinted to this in this scene. Also 2 years ago, in chapter 686, we saw the first meeting between Ichika and Kazui, and I would like to know what their relationship will be and how they will behave towards each other, especially since Ichika and Kazui were both present in the last one-shot events. However, they acted differently. Ichika seemed to be afraid of what she saw, and Kobo previously said that Ichika hates monsters. Does that include hollows? Or is it the shape of the hell beasts and their appearance in that way, and also the appearance of Xylo Apuro? All of these things made Ichika feel afraid, especially since her father, who she loves the most, was in a great danger. On the other hand, we all saw how Kazui was dealing with all of these terrifying events with a kind of extraordinary innocence. So one more thing guys, I wanna know, is Kobo planning to make a story of both of them? I mean both of Kazui and Ichika that will be included in the arc of Hell. I mean their development until they grow up a little bit, because there is a color page made by Kobo where he made Kazui and Ichika and they look like 13 years old or maybe 14 years old. And from me, I don't want this. I mean a series where Ichika and Kazui are the main characters. I still see that making Ichigo the main protagonist alongside with Rukia and the other characters is the best thing, and Ichika and Kazui will be among the new main characters, nothing more. Because people should know that what happened to Naruto and Boruto the next generation, it's not the same with Bleach story. Naruto had ended in 2014 and Kishimoto had written all he had in his mind. We saw almost everything about the world of Naruto and its characters. As for Bleach, that's not the case. We all have seen how the manga ended, and we still have many secrets and a new world to discover, which is Hell. So Kubo has spoken that he had many things to write and tell, but due to time and health issues, he couldn't do that. And now, everything has changed. The anime is back and the one-shot of Hell, I see it as the cornerstone to continue Bleach. And I hope just he forget about something called Burn the Witch. Burn the Witch is a good story and it made its job, and I see it as a good luck to bring Bleach back. So I hope he will focus only on correcting the arc of the Quincy in the anime and gets back to work on Bleach through the Hell arc. So guys, this is the end of my video. Tell me what do you think about Ichika? What powers could Kubo gives her, and tell me in the comments, and see you in my next video.